Happy 2025. It's January the 3rd, 2025, and we are live. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. I have lots to show you. Yeah, I was going to go earlier, but I just couldn't make myself. I had things I wanted to do earlier this morning. I have to have my morning coffee and my reading and yeah, I have to wake up a little. So here I am. I'm going to be here until 9. So yeah, if you're around, come in, pop in, stop in, say hello, say happy 2025. I'm working on these little putz houses. I'm working on an arboretum. This is the model of it. And I did find some, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these little sticks in here, probably before I put the roof on. And we're going to hang some little plants off of it. But this is the model. I'm going to cut a cardboard one. Hi, Becky. What floor? What floor? I saw your thumbnail. What floor? I don't think Becky has a floor. Hi, Cody. Good morning. Good morning. Let me get over here on my tablet. Yeah, the weekend's here. And I'll bet Becky is trying to keep those kitty cats calm. Becky's having new subflooring put in her house. Let me go to my channel. Hopefully, yes, it says I'm alive. It says I'm alive in 2025. Good morning, ladies. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, ladies. So let's start by doing, this is Refill Friday. Let's refill my hand sanitizer that I have all sorts of jewelry and things on here. I have to take it all off to get in here. What does that go to? Oh, I hung this makeshift popcorn stream on it. Let's see what I got here. Probably have to untangle all of this. It's caught on down at the bottom. Come on, come on. What did you do, Meri? Yeah, I made a mess. We'll sort that out after I get it off of it's caught underneath the lid there. I'm going to... Oh, am I in fast forward for you guys? What's going on here? Where's my settings? Hold on, something's happening with my... There you are. Huh. My tablet went to fast forward. I don't understand. My hands were going... Oops. My hands were... Now it is again, too. I don't know what's going on there. 1080. Weird. Okay. We're going to, at least we'll get one thing done on Refill Friday. We're going to refill my hand sanitizer. And I'm wondering if I can just pour this in here. I think I can. So we were pretty busy yesterday. I did not stream yesterday. We had to go to town. I worked on Wednesday's project, which I think K3N Cloth Tales worked on a comfort cloth. Wasn't Wednesday, January 1st? Yeah. And I'm not doing the comfort cloth per se. I'm not going to do a quilt. I'm doing the squares, and she worked on a 9-patch. She worked on a piece of fabric that somebody had sent to her, and she stitched on she made it into on her own there. But I'm going to do mine in a journal, and I think my journal is going to be 8 by 8. It's still glugging in there. It's going to be 8 by 8, and my 9-patch is 6 by 6. So I'm thinking if she's doing, well, she may not do all squares though. She may do rectangles, but I'll just see what she does. But I think I'm going to make my journal 8 by 8. I'm still working on the 2024 one. I do want to finish it up. I'm just about done here. It's glugging in there slowly. There's still some in there. All right, I'll just throw that away. Does that go to that or that? No, it goes to this. These will just go throw them away. I bought them. I saw them on sale. I think I saw them they were selling these at the thrift store. And I just picked them up because I said I could use them eventually, and eventually came. Refill Friday. So we got home maybe around 4:30, 5 o'clock yesterday. And we had to unload the car, and we made supper. I was tired. I'm always tired after we go out. So we're supposed to have a cold weekend. I don't know if we're going to get snow. I know it's going to be cold. I stopped at the little quilt store to see if they had my new magazine in yet, and they don't. But the lady at the counter said she thought it was going to snow. So there's a weather coming down from Canada this weekend. It's kind of glugging in there. There's a fly flying around here. He knows my hands are busy. He's got to come and check it out. So I've got a few things I need to catch up on here. I've been cleaning. The other day I went upstairs and no, it's just kind of dripping out from the bottom here. I went upstairs and I started cleaning upstairs. Oh my goodness, I threw out at least 6 bags of trash, if not more. I had 4 bags. I made 2 trips out to the trash can. I had 4 bags of just those mailer envelopes. And I just said, I saved some back, but I just can't save all that stuff. It's just taking up space, and I'm going to go through some of my older clothes and sort out what I want and don't want. I'll either cut up what I don't want or redonate them, wash them up good. And I found some black t-shirts that I think were not mine. They belong to my brother's significant other. And they've never been worn. They still have the tags on them and everything. And I think I'm going to donate those. They're a size too small for me. I would just be uncomfortable in them. So we refilled my hand sanitizer. That'll last me a while. I got this string on it. So I'm going to take this. I made a paper and popcorn, cranberry popcorn tree, little tree thing, and it's taken up, it's tangling up in here. I am really zoomed in, aren't I? I'll zoom out here in a minute and get rid of all this. Just tangled it all up. I have a little bit of a haul to share with you. After I get this done, I'll come out and look at chat. I want to welcome you in. Wish you a good Friday. I've been writing in my writing journal. What's going on here? But I mostly have been, since the new year, I have been sorting and cleaning. And let me tell you, I feel better. Boy, that was really twisted up in there. This heart I made, Becky was doing hearts a couple years ago, and I made this heart. Probably one of my first slow stitch pieces. I got a mother and child here. I'm going to take it off of here. I don't really care for it there. What else do I have on this? A mess under there. What did I do? Whatever I did, I covered it up. Oh. Huh. I don't even remember doing that. I'm going to clean it up, and if I need to restitch it, I will. I probably said, my style is distress. Looks like I just clumped some thread up in there. I might have been trying to build up some bulk. I'm not sure what that's all about under there. It's coming out. Boy, what a mess. What were you thinking, Meri? Whatever it was that was good with me at that time, I was good with it. What I was thinking with that. It's coming off. Oh, I only got half of it. Sheesh. Maybe I should get the heat gun out. I might have been building up a platform to put that picture on, which was kind of dumb. Sand sanitizer's in the way. I don't know what that mess is all about. Or I might have put the picture on to cover up the mess. I don't know what I was thinking here. Junk journal. Shannon, I would not have known if Lala would not have messaged me. Shannon, well, I did watch her cover video. She's following a group. Is it Meg's Journals? I can't. She's following a Junk Journal January group. And so far, they've only done the cover and an envelope, I think. And I think I'll join in. I don't know what this is all about here. What's it all about? I don't know what I was thinking. I'm trying to take it off. At this point, I might need to get the heat gun out. I think I'll just trim it up. Maybe I'll put something on top of it here. Let's just trim it, clean it a little here. Good thing I got these Tim Holtz scissors. They clean a lot. I mean, they go through a lot. I don't know why I put all that thread in there. I certainly didn't need to. Let me zoom out. I'm zoomed way in. It doesn't look zoomed in up here, but whew. Turn the fan toward me. Let's straighten this mess out. I think these beads Becky gave to me here. And these I think I've had around for a while. All of this mess is going to get tossed. We don't want it anymore. I've had enough of that. But what I think I'll do is take a piece of broken jewelry and put on there. What do I have here? Some necklaces. Oh wait, what's that? What is this? Oh, it's a turtle. Of course, I'm knocking stuff off on the floor. Of course, it's a necklace. I paid $2 for that turtle. It's kind of a cute little guy. I don't know if I want to glue him on there. What else do I have? I want a pen. Is there a pen in here? These are mostly, I think I got these from Pearl. These are all necklaces. I'm going to take them apart and put the beads in a jar. I like the little turtle. Of course, now I'm losing my sticks. Probably knock the other one off on the floor. Oh, that string got on everything. Let me see what I have. I want a pen. Mary's lost in her world this morning. Let's see what I have. I'm looking for a pen. What's that one? It's a pen, but it's kind of clunky, but these. Come on, Mary, what do you have? Pretty turtle. I'm going to keep him out. This is just too clunky to go on there. I don't think I could get it. What's this? This might work. I kind of like that. I don't want to go hunting too much in here. I want to put all this stuff away again. This isn't where I wanted to go this morning. I don't see anything in there that's calling to me. That stays out. These can go in. All right. I'm gonna have to find a different spot for all that broken jewelry stuff. Oh, I'll put that in my drawer. Happy New Year! The turtle I'm keeping out. I think he's cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him, but we're gonna keep him out. Here's this gravel tile. Honestly. Alrighty. I don't feel like stitching, but I think I'm gonna have to. Stitch this on there. Hold the phone. I did bring in my needle. Here, do I have thread? I have thread. Now, just stitch this on real quick. How sharp is that needle? Let it go through. Yeah. Will it go through this? Yeah. I'm going to go through the top one. I don't need a whole lot of thread. Oops. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to stitch this little circular thing up. We'll cover up this mess up here. I wasn't planning on this morning. Will it go all the way through? Oh, will the eye go through that? Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong one. I might have to go through that another time just to keep it safe. I'll put my needle back in my needle case. This needle case came from Ruth Lamb. She sent it to me. She said, now use it, Meri. I don't want you just to let it sit around. And I have been using it. Such a cute little case here. All right, I want to tie a little bit of a bow here. Snip it off. Okie dokie. This goes back on my hand sanitizer. And I think I wrapped it around a couple times because I don't like it hanging too far down. There we go. And then I put these necklaces on it. Probably should have put the necklaces on first. Oh, of course. I have to go around the neck. They can't go around the pump. Bracelets. Necklace. See, I get that. Oh no, this I'm going to use. This is a little keychain that I got from Jacqueline. There we go. Hand sanitizer. Refill Friday. Hand sanitizer. All refilled, ready to use again. Except this fell down. All right. Put that up. Now, let's come out and look at chat and welcome everybody in. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Dar is here. Hi, Dar. Good morning, Kimberly. It's blinged up. Hi, Pam. Welcome in. Hi, Diane. Hi, Leah. Hi, Renee. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Leah, Renee, Arlene, Dar, Kimberly. I watched Beck's update and hyperventilated. Poor Beck and the cats today. Aw, Becky. We're with you in spirit, Becky. I'd go shopping. I suppose, though, that she needs to be there. She needs to be there to, if something happens, or if they need her for anything. Oh, look, no, I got it. I'm thinking I'm going to put that turtle, hang him up on my camera stand up there. I'll put him here for now. All right, let's see what else is going on. Diane is here. Messy Palette. Happy New Year, Diane. Pam, Kimberly, Dar. Did I miss anybody? Arlene says, Dar, I'm pretty sure my Swiffer mop deserved to receive a medal for something. I can't use a regular mop. Aw. Arlene, Kimmers could do commercials for the Swiffer. She loves that thing. Renee says, we got a big dusting of snow last night overnight. Finally cold enough outside again. I'm wearing a corduroy pullover dress. Arlene says she always gets more work done in the early a.m. I wish you didn't have to go out, Dar. Kimberly says. Dar says, I got a weather alert on my phone that runs through the 7th. The wind is howling out there. Arlene says, Meg's introduction to the art journaling, the junk journaling. She dropped a link. Thank you for doing that, Arlene. Let's see, what else am I missing? I can't go up any further. Let's go down. Hi, Christy. Welcome in, Christy. Happy New Year to you. Becky says there's nasty red dust everywhere. Oh, Becky. It will be, she says she's got very little sleep. I'm so sorry, Becky. It'll be over soon. And you can get your house back with you'll have the knowledge that you have a clean floor underneath, a strong floor underneath. Okay, so when we went out yesterday, I saw this listing on Facebook for sewing items. And boy, did I get my money's worth. This is just the box. There's a sack. This is the box. And let's see what's in here. I kind of looked in the box because it was easy to open. I got some Bondex patches. This is some silky, probably seam binding. And some a snap kit. All sorts of little threads. And this, I'm really glad I got this, is this cording. I use this type of thing in my slow stitch a lot. Got a big old spool of thread here that I can also use in my slow stitch. Red, I don't know if I have red. Pins, a jar of buttons, some black silky. And what did I do with that other blue? I guess it's over here. I got a whole bunch of this, Kimberly. I'm not even going to take it out. I might just start using this on my slow stitch projects and just stitch around it, maybe twist it, because I've got so much of it. A whole bunch of this seems to accumulate. Wooden spools in here. I'm liking the wooden spools. Several wooden spools. Some plastic ones too. But these are cool. Some Pleat-O-Matic. That might be fun to play with slow journaling. Thread. Looks like some sort of a button kit. Covered buttons. A covered button kit. A belt and buckle kit. A spool of black, I think this is darning thread. It's not crochet, it's darning thread. Bra back. These look like little buttons, little snaps, but I like the border there. Sale for $1. It's interesting. I think they're for cover. Here's the tops, I think, of them. I think those two go together. More threads. Looks like some more pleated buttons. What's this? Another dot pack. Oh, for putting, it's just the little clippy thing. Sewing machine needles. These are medium weight, for medium weight fabrics. I'm not sure about putting those in my machine. These are Singer ones for medium to heavy fabric. These are hand needles. package of iron-on fabric. It's got one little strip of it in there. This I didn't know what was. Super Pig Starter. What's a Super Pig Starter? I don't know what that is. It isn't open. Oh yeah, it is open. Oh, it's a needle case. It's a needle case. I didn't know it opened. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Actually go in one of my sewing journals. His ear came off. I'm gonna put his ear in there. I don't know if it'll stay. Another needle kit. Some embroidery floss. I'll keep that out. Crochet hook. It's a fairly small one. I'll keep that out. So I guess what I'll do is sort out all the threads and all the binding and stuff like this. And some of this stuff I may not keep. I might just keep the packaging. I'm not sure. Some of these things I'll never use. Buttons will come in handy. Here's a little red case of pins. I guess I showed you that. I'll use this. I'll use this and I'll use that. I'll find a use for these iron-on patches. So that's what was in that box. Now, did I just saved out the crochet hook and the embroidery floss. I'm going to put those behind me with that needle case. What did I do with it? Okay. So let's go explore the sack, because I haven't opened the sack. I have no idea what's in the sack. Where is the sack? I don't know what he did with it. Behind me. I have no idea what's in here. She gave me a sack and a box of stuff. Oh, Becky, zippers. Well, let's see. Let's just dump it out and see what's in here. Oh, that's fabric. That is, looks like wool. It's not wool. It's a real tiny dog tooth or hound's tooth. Whoops. Looks like some bra or girdle, whatever. One fell off on the floor. All right, let's see what's in here. Some lace. I'll use the lace. I'll put that in my teddy bear. Zippers. It looks like they were saving zippers. This one looks pretty old though. But if it still works, clean up the little threads around it. A black zipper. Pretty long ones. Some iron-on patch. Nylon repair fabric. Iron patch. This looks like a denim. Let's put it with the hound's tooth. Whole bunch of zippers and such. This is a belt. That'd make a good journal closure. I'll put it with the zipper. A shoelace. Piece of fabric, headband or whatever cut off. This is ribbon. Ooh, this is a pretty ribbon too. Crinkly ribbon. That's kind of cool. That will go with the lace. Looks like a bra strap here. It's the elastic at the end, but I'm not so sold on those bra straps. Some binding. Another, and a bra strap. And try to keep the zipper separate here. Looks like I need to get another teddy bear out. A zipper. Looks like they're saving a lot of zippers. Different lengths. If I can't get them up and down, I'm not going to use them. Not going to keep them. Another shoelace. A zipper. These work though. It's sad to see them. Well, this one gets stuck up here. Maybe it's because it's twisted there. Yeah. Another bra strap. A bunch of zippers. Some buttons. Not even sure that's worth saving. It looks, I'll save it. Don't know if I'll ever use it. They look like they like this iron-on stuff. Iron-on patch stuff. Zipper, a zipper, a zipper, a zipper. H-bar-C ranch wear. Little piece of fabric strip. We'll put it over with the fabric. Piece of knit. Or is that denim? I guess that's denim. Felt like knit. Looks like these were cut off of pant legs or something. Piece of elastic. Keep that separate from the zippers. What this was is another belt, a plastic one. Zippers are okay to have around. You never know when you need a zipper for bags and such. Bra straps, things I may not keep. I'm not so hepped on those, but who knows? Piece of fabric. Some, looks like a pants leg. Bra strap. Zipper. Another piece of this crinkly ribbon. I like that. Another pants leg. Looks like a little overall buckle. I guess if you take the, you could take the snaps off or even redo them here. And you could use this, the metal part, clip the fabric part off and use the metal part for closure. Or even redo this so it doesn't look so much like a bra strap or a girdle strap or whatever. They would make okay closures, book closures. Put a different type of something in there. I won't throw them away yet. There's a piece of, looks like iron-on. Whatever. A zipper. Another bra strap. I don't know what they is. All those bra straps. This was a piece of trim. Bra. Somebody lost all their bras. Probably cut them up, went braless. Zipper, zipper. This looks like another piece of elastic. It's got a safety pin through it. Piece of elastic. Some red ribbon. Some needles. A zipper. A zipper. Another piece of jeans. All right. It's like a piece of iron-on seam binding. All these little bra clips. They could probably be used for something. They might make nice closures, but I don't like the white. Maybe dip them in dye. A whole bunch of them. Zipper, bra, bra, zipper. This is cool. What is this? It's pinned. Can't get at it. Stretchy knit. Somebody's clippings from Slow Stitch. This is what I would do. I'd roll it up and put a pin in it. A little fabric patch here. All right. A little button and bra. A lot of bra stuff. And another I kind of like the overall buckles. I kind of think they're kind of cool. All right. Bra, bra. All right, all of this can go in my, it's got a snap on it. Bra, bra, bra. I'm going to keep the zippers in a separate pile. And I'm going to put them in a separate bag. I'm going to put all the bra stuff in a separate bag. Put that in with the shoelaces. I'm going to put in with the lace because I might find a use for those. And I think I'll take the overall buckles out of here. Here's one. Where's the other one? Where is it at? It's in here someplace. There it is. All right, let me get out a couple of little sacks to put this. And then these I'm going to put back in the box. And I'll sort them out when I sort out the box stuff. Or not sort out, but get out. I'm going to throw this sack away because it's old and crusty. I'm just going to wrinkle it up and throw it away. I like getting all those sewing items, though. I'll do something with them all someday. Let's see. I'll stuff all the bra stuff in this bag. I might do something with those someday. Those would make kind of nice closures, I'm thinking. That elastico, I guess I'll put it with that. So there are those. And the zippers, I need a bigger bag for those. If I can find one. Put the zippers in here. The zippers will come in handy. I think this was worth it, the zippers. You never know when you'll need a good zipper. Now I need another sack. Put them in these Menard sacks for now. And I'm going to put the fabric in there too. The fabric I'll eventually put in a box of fabric. I'm going to sort out all my fabrics. That's my next, no, that isn't my next organizing thing. My next organizing thing is to sort out the, again, it's not going to be too hard because I've sorted it out before. It's just taking up space over there. Hold on, let me. Straighten out my bags here. I keep all those little empty bags and those packagings that I get from when I buy stuff on the auction sales because they come in handy for stuff like this. Now, my teddy bears, I'm going to put, I think I'll stuff all this in one of my teddy bears here. It's kind of got a conglomeration of different things in there. So these are going to go in here. I'll be looking for something and I'll go, oh, there it is right on top. That was fun. And yeah, I'll need to find an empty box for that. I've got empty boxes because I've been cleaning out. I've been cleaning. I have empty boxes out in the back porch. Let me get this. Yeah. It's heavy. I tipped it, so it's probably all, well, not too bad. I'm going to put these things in here. Over on this side. Patches and stuff. Is that all? I'll put that in there. Yeah, I think that's it. Look, there's a bra thing. Okay. And I got this little wire thing I think I'll put in there. That didn't come with it, but it's been sitting out on my desk taking up space. All right. So that's that. Let me come out and look at chat, and then we'll move on. I have a few things more to show you here, but I want to look at chat, see what's going on out there. What are you guys talking about out there? Let me refresh. Top messages. Chat filter, all messages. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. Hi, Angie. That package looked like it came from someone that did a lot of repairs and alterations. It did, didn't it, Becky? And Dar says, you're probably right. Yeah. Repaired a lot of bras. A lot of bra straps in there. But I think I can convert those. I don't like that they're white, but I could probably do something with them. I could probably even... around the stretchy part, put fabric around there and kind of do a makeshift closure type thing. Wait a minute here. Let's see what else is going out there. Goldie says, I'm going to try to sleep. Bye, everybody. Bye, Goldie. Sweet dreams. You get some rest. It's Friday. Get some rest, Goldie. Rest well, Becky says. Angie says, I have a long day today. Are you going to a basketball game tonight, Angie? Is your nephew playing in basketball tonight? Becky said, I wish I could nap. Yeah, Becky, you're kind of in a mess right now, but it'll be over soon. That's what you have to think. You just have to say, it'll be over soon and I can get my life back. And it'll be so nice to have my life back. Have my room back. Have my house back. I want it all back. Let's give this needle to Penelope. Becky said, after next week, I sure hope so. Me too, Becky, for you. You'll get it all nice and organized, and then you'll have the assurance. You'll have the assurance that you know, that floor is all nice and nice. You won't fall through. Let's see what else is going on up there. Arlene says maybe she thought she could repair future bra malfunctions. Yeah. I don't, why would somebody have that many, though? Unless she found a whole bunch of bras and just cut them up, made masks out of them or something. I don't know. Hi, Renee. Renee says, I like the overall buckles, too. Says the girl who wears overalls almost all the time. Yeah, those overalls buckles were cute, weren't they? I like those. I saved those out and put them in my teddy bear. We'll probably use those for sure. Kimberly says, hi, Angie girl. Arlene says, my mom owned a sewing store for years, and every time a bra got worn out, she would snip off the closures. I'm not sure what she intended to do with them. Maybe she sent them to the lady that I bought this sewing stuff from. I like to go through all of that, though. I had gotten another set of sewing stuff, a couple months ago from a lady not far from here. I'm rolling the sleeves up on this blouse. It's starting, the long sleeves are starting to bug me here. Yeah, I kind of like going through all of that, but I got to be careful with, you know, I have so much stuff here I need to start using. I got to be careful next year with all my getting thrifting. I love to go thrifting. It's the sport of it. It's the thrill of the hunt. It's the looking and finding treasures. And, you know, that's what I like about thrifting. But then you bring it home. And I get into these modes of sewing supplies and fabric and tins. I'm into buying tins. I've just about got enough tins, though, to keep stuff in. I have to find a place for them. I got a stack of cigar boxes over across the way that I need a shelf for. And I think I'm going to put them on the top shelf. I have a bookcase kind of up over that way. And that bookcase is where I keep my iron and my hot glue gun and stuff like that up on the very, very top. And then when I want it, I reach for it. But I think I'm going to stack those cigar boxes up there. All right, what else is going? Angie is here. Rain Girl, Cindy. Cindy was in here. If you're still out there, Cindy, welcome in. It's good to see you. Dar says, I thought she got it on Facebook. Yeah, I did. I got that sewing stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I only buy local because even if they'll mail it to you, you got to pay postage. Sometimes gets exorbitant. I do buy needlework things from one of my friends down in St. Louis. She has a little shop where, among the needle workers, they'll send her stuff that, like patterns and stuff that they've already used, and she resells them for them. And one of the ladies down there, one of my friends, recently passed away, and she had a folder of stuff out there, and I bought some things there because that money will go to the family. So I didn't buy a whole lot, but I'm waiting for that to come. And Pearl is sending me some ribbon that I bought. I paid for that. And I'm expecting some jewelry from Deb Ham. And I messaged Deb, I'm looking for a used flannel sheet that I can put on the back of one of my mom's quilt tops. And you'll see that quilt top. If you're a member, you've probably already seen the video. If you're a member in the community tab, in the community center. But it's a general public video where I'm showing all those quilts. I've shown 3 of them now, but I've got a few more upstairs, and I'm just doing a video for each one. So, and I was thinking about my mom. When my mom quilted, she quilted later in life, kind of like in her retirement years. She didn't quilt as a young lady. And of course, she had her neighbor ladies who she probably talked with about it, but I don't think they quilted together. She wasn't a part of a group. Everything that she did, she learned from books. And she didn't go to quilt stores and buy fancy fabrics and stuff like that. She just used what she had, mostly things from the thrift store. And I wouldn't say that her quilts they aren't, you see all these beautiful, beautiful quilts, and they are beautiful that these quilt guilds make. They're gorgeous. My mom's quilts, well, because she started later in life, they're made for what she had, and mostly things from thrift stores like me. And it makes me love my mom and miss her even more. If I could take her with me, if we could go thrifting, or if I could take her to that little quilt store, I know she'd, I kind of wish that I would have had more time with her when I was younger. And that's on me. That's on me. I was out doing other stuff. But as I look back, if there was one thing I could change, I think I would change that. So if your mother is still alive, find out what she likes to do. What does she enjoy doing, and do it with her. That's just a hint. Because when you get older, and I don't know how old you all are, and I don't know whose mother's still alive and everything, but find out something that she really enjoys. And if you can, not all of you can, but if you can, try to find some time to do it with her. Just me rattling on. Renee is telling Christy to have a great day. She's Christy says she's off to work. I miss saying goodbye to her. Cindy Rain Girl says, good morning, Arlene. That sure is a nice sewing drawer she has. Rain Girl says, I'll tell you, if I had a few $100, I'd be sending out some boxes of Happy Mail, too, peeps. I'm a little overwhelmed here, yeah. Goodie box, Kimberly says. What are we talking about? Thumbs up, a goodie box. Dar says, Beck, I'm sending prayers for you and the cats. They don't understand what's going on. Yeah. I imagine those cats are kind of stressed out. Becky says there's nasty red dust everywhere. Becky said she's got very little sleep. They're saying hello to Christy, and I can't go up any further. Let me go down. Renee says, aw, sweet Becky. I miss my moms too, Renee says. Becky said, I've been working for just one more conversation with my grandma, with a cup of tea and her wonderful soft molasses cookies. Oh, I've been wishing for. I'm sorry, I'm reading from my tablet. She says, I've been wishing for just one more conversation with my ma, or her grandmother, for a cup of tea and one of her wonderful soft molasses cookies. Aw, hugs, Becky. Yeah, me too. I did not get to know my grandmothers very well, either one of them. So wishing for time with them, I think I wish more for time with my mother, because I know she would enjoy all this thrifting and well, I tell you, we'd probably fill every room, and we'd probably have to rent a house to keep all our stuff in. My mom loved to read. She loved to read. She had all these books. All right, so I want to move on. I'm going to show you my slow stitching. I'm not going to slow stitch. K3N worked on her comfort cloth, and she did a 4-patch. I'm not going to do a comfort cloth. It's like a quilt, a wraparound quilt type thing, but I did do not a 4-patch, a 9-patch. This pen keeps falling out here. I did do, and I tell you, I had to redo this because I stitched it first with, I reached in my box of embroidery floss and I pulled out a package of thread, and it turned out to be rayon thread or nylon, rayon embroidery floss. And if you've ever stitched with that, you'll never stitch with it again. It's really hard to stitch with because it's slippery and everything. And I did too, and then I discovered they were wrong, so I took it all out and I restitched it. This is the back, but I'm getting ready to press this. And I think I'll plug my iron in, if I can get it out here. And I'll press this here. And then when K3N did her the pieces that she worked with, she stitched all of her pieces down first on her squares. In her little demonstration, she stitched the borders down first, and then she whip stitched the squares together. I did it opposite, because, well, you can do it both ways. I stitched them together, and then I'm going to go in and top stitch all of them. But I'm really, the only one that really doesn't match up is this one. But otherwise, the corners pretty well match up, but they need to be pressed. Let me get the iron out here. Well, you're gonna, and I'm not gonna stitch on it, I'm just showing it to you. And I think I'm gonna make my journal. I'm gonna follow her. I'm still working on last year's. I want to get that done. And I'm still working on the cover, the painted cloth that we did with Becky. I'm still working on that. But I'm just going to work on stuff at my pace. And if I get it done, this one I'll probably get done by next week. I'm just going to work at my own pace. I think I'm going to spritz some water on this. Let's find my little... Did I fill this one? I filled this one. Let's spritz some water on it. And open up these seams a little. And I'm just going to work on it. If I don't get everything done that she does, I'm not going to fret about it, because I do want to do other things this year other than slow stitch. Dee Dee's going to start her Society of Idea Collectors, and I did find my journal finally. I found my Society of Idea Collector journal, and I want to put some things in there. And I'm going to kind of follow Dee Dee. I don't know what she has planned with Society of Idea Collector. Maybe she's just going to show us what to do, but she'll probably... It seems like in January she starts up her Society of Idea Collector, and I've always enjoyed Dee Dee's Society of Idea Collecting videos. Let's see. Whoops. This is kind of crooked here. I know you're supposed to be able to fan these out, but I'm just happy to get them to lay flat. I'm happy to get them to lay flat. I probably could snip off some of the bulk here, but I don't want to go snipping too much on it. And this one, yeah, I guess it's comes this way. And then I'll top stitch it around the sides on the other side. I'll top stitch it. And I guess the idea is to stitch the seams down. And I don't think I'm going to back it. I think I'm going to leave it open-faced on the back. Open-backed, I guess. And then I'm going to follow Shannon Green. And she's doing, I think it's Meg's journal. I'm not familiar with Meg. I haven't followed her before, but I will now. I'm only found it because of Shannon, but I'm going to do that. It's just Junk Journal January. There we go. Now let's press it over on this side. And you're supposed to stitch something in here that's represented. This is the center square. It's supposed to represent you. And I think I'm just going to stitch a little scissors in there, because this is scissors and thimble fabric. And I might turn these edges under about a, let's see, I want to make it 2 inches. 2 inch this way. Now, Penelope, I need you. And I'm working on those putz houses. Let me get my ruler out of here. Measure 2 inches. Oh, I was right there. I'm right there. 2 inches that way, and a little over 2 inches this way. Not quite, about 1/8 of an inch over. All right, let me just fold these under. And I'll come and stitch those down. Tuck that one in. Inch. This one might be a little over. Let's pull it in a little. And I know I don't sit at my desk and do this. I sit out in my recliner and do all of this. And I'm lucky to get it done. As much as I got done, as neat as I done it, because I'm generally working in the air when I do this stuff. I got those pins in there. Let's press it on this side, maybe. I just want to kind of press it down a little. All right, 2 inches on this side. I think I'll even that up a little. Sorry, you guys. I'm working close to my nose. This is how I work out in the when I'm sitting in the recliner. When I say I work in the air, I have nothing flat when I'm working in my recliner, and I kind of cut and stitch in the air. I just kind of want to cut this down a little. More even. And I want to fold this in. It's not going to be much. Not going to be much. For 2 inches. And again, I'm trying to keep this close to my nose. And of course that pin's in the way. Put a little water on that. Where's the spritzer? Can't see where I'm going. Am I at 2 inches? Pretty much. Pretty much 2 inch. And of course this one got out of kink. Now let's put some pins in there. Some of these pins are not for stitching, they're for some of them are way too big. Down a little. I don't want that one down there too much. All right. So this one is right about here. So I can fold under that much, approximately, to there. Iron wants to slip off. I don't want a hot iron to fall off in my lap. That would hurt. Just about done here. And then I can, while my brother's watching Price is Right, I can top stitch on this. So I'm looking for a flannel sheet. And I'd like a lightweight flannel. And I'm thinking I'm going to stitch, and I would like a plain one. I don't mind if it's colored, but I don't want a print because I want to stitch on. But Penelope ate a needle here, a big one. Penelope, that's not to eat. She said I was hungry. You didn't feed me. I'd like to stitch on it. I'm going to do a collaborative quilt with my mother. She quilted it together, or she put it together, and I'm going to stitch a piece, a backing piece, to put on it. I'm going to hand stitch it. Oh, is that 2 inches? Let's see. Yeah, about right there. And that's just going to be a, well, I'm not doing her comfort cloth. That will probably be in place of her comfort cloth. This, well, this kind of goes with her comfort cloth too, but it's kind of while I'm waiting thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. So, but I do want to do more art journaling this year too. I don't want to get caught up on doing just slow stitch. Although you'll probably see me doing slow stitch. Hold on here. See how it looks on the other side. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about it too much. It's just going to go in a journal. But I tried to I tried to get the edges to match. There's one there that's just a little off. Tried to be a little more precise this time. Work on my skills. Which one is it that's off? This one. That one looks off, but it's not. It's just not. It's not meeting each other. It's this one that's off just by about 1/8 of an inch. It's not too bad. Let me spritz this. And press this down a little. I'm done with the water. Done with the scissors. I'm done with the ruler. My little putz house is losing its roof. So, yesterday Carol McDonald messaged me and asked what time I was streaming on Fridays. And she's going to stream after I'm done. So if you enjoy watching Carol's videos, and her channel is the same as her name. And I think her handle is like In My Quiet Corner or something like that. So on Fridays, I probably will leave at 9. She said 9 was good for her. She's an hour ahead of me, or behind me, so my 9 is her 8 o'clock. I told her I could come on at 4:30 on Fridays, but she didn't think that was necessary. And so I'll probably be leaving at 9 o'clock on Fridays now. That will give her time to come in. All right, let me unplug my iron, and then I'll top stitch around my seams and around the edges. And I'm working on trying to get nice even stitches. I'm not quite there yet. Let me put this iron over to cool off. Get the cord out of the way of the chair. There we go. So that's ready for me to stitch on. Throw those little things away. Now, what time is it? It's 7:30. And then I will be back again tonight at 7:30 p.m. I have something else I want to show you here. You know how I worked on that ornament? The ornament is hanging out on the tree. That isn't what I'm going to show you. What I want to show you is, let me get it. Several months ago, I had cut up another sampler, and I cut it a little differently because of the shape of the sampler, but I'm going to make an ornament similar to this. Out of this, it's going to be another square one, but I need to measure, and I made notes. This is going to go in my Society of Ideal Collector. I made notes like side 3 to top, side 1 to top, side 4 to top, side 1 to side 4, bottom to all sides. And I'm going to follow that kind of to make a square. So what I want to do is remeasure this and see how long. Now I have a seam down here, but I think I'm going to have to allow for a seam here. So when I measure, I'm going to measure from the top of that thread to this. And that is, let me get this out from underneath because I don't need to cut anymore. And it won't be a complete square. I don't think. It might be a little rectangular because I want to keep each of these in the frames there. it is 17 inches. Ooh, I'm thinking I'll make it 16. I could make it 4 inches, and I'd have a good inch over here, and I have a good inch over there. It's total 18 inches from here to here. So if I leave an inch, get a pen. Penelope, do you have another little one? She tries to eat those little ones too. An inch would be right here. Well, I could count it at the end of that thread. Right in there would be my inch. And so I would have 4 inches from here to, well, no, wait. Instead of an inch, let's move that down so I'll have an even 16 inches. Now I can't hold on to this and that too. I need to move it about down to here. It's not quite an inch, but it's enough. It's enough to fold under. So I could have 4 inches. I need 4 of them, so 4 times 4 is 16. And from this thread to that needle is 16 inches. Now, I think the width of it is a little bit wider than 4, so it won't be a complete square. It'll be kind of a rectangular square. But my diamond here falls right on that, and the leg of this falls there. And in order to get all of these on there, I had to make it, and let's see how wide this is. From this thread to this thread is 4 inches. So it will be a 4x4 ornament, which will be cool. And then I have these, so I need to come down 4 inches. Penelope, where'd you go? I need to come down 4 inches here. Oh, and I marked it right there. I marked 2 of them. I marked this one and this one. This one I didn't get marked. Looks like I marked it there. I don't know why I marked it there. This I'm going to, maybe that was just the end of my thread. So this would be, I'm going to mark it here with my painter's tape. This will be the top. I'm going to do that same type of design. So this would be the top square. Where's my paper? It's here. I go, oh no, it's not the top, it's side 1. This is side 1, side 2, side 3, and side 4. And I'm going to work on stitching this up. As you can see, you can tell the difference in the way people stitch because they did not clip their threads in here. This is not my stitching. So that's side 1. This is side 2. Side 3 will be down here, in here somewhere. And this will be side 4. And then on here, between, where did I mark it? I marked it over here. Over on this side, I did not mark these either, but I'll pin them there and then I'll figure out where. This is my stitch line here, this red running line going that way. So if I stitch there and there, let me pin this on. I'm stealing all Penelope's pins. This would be, I marked that as the bottom, and then I have another piece that's going to be the top. So this will be the top. 1986 quilt patch sampler. And so the stitch line would probably go, I think it goes this way. Probably like this. So my stitch line there and that stitch line will go together. And I'll have to make sure that these all match up. I think they pretty much do, but... And I'll probably baste this all together before I stitch it. I'll probably do some basting in here to make sure that that needle's bent. I think I'm going to throw it away. Bent needle. She said you probably was on the floor and you probably ran over it, and then you gave it back to me. So I have to be sure that, let me get this needle in. I have to be sure that I have 4 inches from there to there, and I have more than 4, because 4 is right here. So I have to measure out 4. That's longer than 4 inches. So I'm going to have to figure out the spacing in here. Maybe right in here, where this needle, where this is, to over to there. Put another pin in there. Right in here. Should be 4 inches. From there, over a couple. So from that needle to this needle is 4 inches. And then when I put it on, I'll probably have to trim some of this off. But my stitch line, I'll baste right there. My stitch line has to match up with that stitch line. And I'll have to trim some of that off. Penelope says, I can't give you any more needles, Mary. So let's pin that one on up here. And then I need 4 inches. I'm going to have tabs in here. So, let's see. From there to, yeah, this is not right either. From this line to this line, and from that line to that line, these have to match up. Right in there. So that one has to come down. Let's move this one down. Right in here. And let's mark this as bottom and top. I could make this the top, but I think I like the idea of the date, and it really doesn't matter because it only matters if I put a hanger on it. Let me mark those. And I have that other one hanging out on the tree, but I don't think I'll put it away. I think I'll hang it up in here after and when I undecorate the tree. Get that blue painter's tape going here. What did it do? This must have been pretty old tape because it's causing me an issue here. And that's where it, oh, I see it goes this way. There it is. There. And this is the back side. And there. And we'll fold that back up. Penelope, put this up there. And let's get out a marker and number these so that I'll know. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, bottom and top. Okay. So turning it over. Now ignore this because this will be all turned under. My stitch line is right there. So this will become the top where it says 1986 quote patch sampler. And my stitch line will be right in there, which will make it nice. This will be one side here, and I might put a pin or something there because that's a blank space. And then this will be one side, this will be one side, and this will be one side. And then again, my stitch line is here, and this will be the bottom. So I've got this to work on. And how am I going to do this? Like this, I guess. So this is a project. I like to find pieces like this. And this is, again, stitched on Aida cloth. And it's 1986, so it's a vintage piece. It isn't like I'm cutting up an antique or anything. And I think I'll get a lot of joy out of it hanging as an ornament rather than as a sampler that I cannot put up on my wall. All right, so there's that. I also have here some more things I'm working on. I'm not going to dig it all out. I mean, I'm just going to show it to you. I'm working on the cover to my slow journaling project. And I'm stitching another little scissors here. This is a cross stitch piece. I've got the handle. I want to finish up on that. And then this is going to be the cover to my January. I'm going to cut it out of here. And I'm doing Japanese boral, just running stitches. This I started last year. I do want to get that done. And then I still have the piece, the fabric piece that I'm stitching on that we painted with Becky, and I'm going to put that on the cover of my 2024 stitch journal. So I have a lot going here. I have a lot going. But that's okay. That's what keeps you young. That is what keeps you young. So that's my stitch saga. Let me put this with that. moving on. I'll put these two gentlemen here. Moving on. I have something to show you here. Let me put these over to the side. When I cleaned, and I'm not even sure that I'm zoomed out far enough. Let's put the putz house out of the way, these gentlemen. And it's kind of heavy, but I want to show it to you. I have to stand up a minute. I'm getting it. When I cleaned, a long time ago, I got this basket. It's heavy. This big old basket. It's a picnic basket. It's a heavy one. See if I can turn it on its side without spilling the contents. This big old basket here. It's a big one. It's about 2 feet long and a foot deep. And this, I can't open it here or I'll bump you guys. But in here, let me scoot it off. In here is where I put all my scrap bags. These are what I was digging out of earlier. And these are, when I was working with Becky, are these numbered things or things that we did with the bits and bops. But the reason I got it out today was because I'm going to be doing that. I have to bring it back down again here. I'm going to be doing that junk journal January with Meg, and Shannon is the one who got me started on it. Let me take this off the table now because I'll just put it behind me and reach in there when I want something. Let me pull it down. It's kind of heavy with all of those papers in there. And let me just put it behind me here. Lower it down like a crane. Get my feet out of the way. Get my toes out of the way. I'm good. Now for the cover of that journal, I'm going to use this. You remember this? I'm going to take this. I want to take this clock off. This settings. I got totally disgusted with it. I couldn't get it to work, and I'm just saying I'm going to make my junk journal out of this. Oh, let's just take all of this off. And I might just tear this apart because I don't think the thing works. I don't think it works. Do I have another piece that comes off here? Looks like when I have to glue some of that down, I twisted it. And pull that out of there. And I got it taped to the back. So this is going to become the cover of my junk journal. I'm not going to fool with these. I'm just going to... I don't know what happened to the other one. Well, I guess I have it in my hand. I'm going to put them over in this little drawer. And I'm just going to tear this thing apart. Not now. I'll tear it apart another day. I want to go on to the junk journaling. And I think as I was cleaning off my stash, if I can find it here, let me unload my tray because I have the plastic piece, and I think that that can become the, this is what I tore off. So happy we found each other. That's going to go in the junk journal. This will go in my Society of Idea Collector. I found a little Fox ATC. I was cleaning the other day. This is my December daily stuff. Stickers and papers. Let me put all the papers. I think some of these go in the Society of Idea Collector. I'll do that later. And got the blank napkins, backs to stamp on. This goes in the Society of Idea Collector. This is paper. I have to get down to my box. I found my Society of Idea Collector journal, so that's found. But what I'm getting at is this box. And what I want out of here is down toward the bottom, of course. This is stuff I reach for mostly. I keep it on the top of the cart. I think I'm going to work on these dolls some more, but not today. Down here on the bottom, I'm sure it's there. Uh-oh, maybe I'm not too sure. I don't see it. Where is it? I had it out. I have the face to that clock. Uh-oh, it's not here. Well, I'll find it. I'll find it. Maybe, was that face to that clock glass? I thought it was plastic. Oh, all that digging for nothing. I thought it was in this box. I have another box across the way, but I'm not going to go dig it. I'm not going to go there because I'm not sure it's in there. I thought that clock face was in here. It's not. Where did I put it? It's not here. Well, that was a lost cause. Sorry about that. You get to see my... But this stuff I do reach for as I'm working. So I do keep it on my box across the way here. I must have moved it over to the other cart. Well, we'll just put this stuff back. Keep this on top. I want to finish up my December daily, but I'm not going to work on it. I want to work on my junk journal. We'll work on this stuff later. This, I could make this the back. As I was cleaning out those envelopes, this came from Switzerland. I forget who this came from. But it was a mailer. It came from Europe. I can't remember who mailed me Happy Mail, and I did not throw that away. Let me put this stuff back while it's... I'll put it in that box to reach down. That can be tossed. So I think I can make this. I'd be very happy with that being the back. Because this says, on here it says, not your ordinary junk mail. So I think I'll just make, I want to keep this. And I'll probably make that a tag. So I think I'll just cut this out of here. Yes, I think I will. We'll do it that way. So the cover is day 1, I believe, is the cover. Day 2, I think, is an envelope. And today is day 3. I don't know what day 3 is. This fits perfectly. Let me just catch up with everybody. All I have to do is cut, and then I have this much here for a tag or something. And on here it says, not your ordinary junk mail. And there's some stamps there. I might color those in with a marker. Some envelope stamps. So let's get rid of this. I found my compass. I want that for the putz house. And I have some more things over here as a side to show you, but I'm working on this now. I'm going to put this with the junk jewelry stuff. So I'm going to tear it apart. All right, I want my scissors. I think I'll use my old scissors. And we're going to cut. Now, I think Shannon did her cover out of a bag. And I haven't had time to watch the other videos to see what's going on out there. This looks a little crooked to me, but we'll see when I get it cut off here. And around this edge too. Now I'm going to save this. All right, let's see how this fits. I think it fits pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm not going to bind it. That rubber washer. I'm not going to bind it. I'm going to work on the inside of it. And I think I'll get out one of those packs and just collage some stuff. Let's see what I have here. Thought I had some tissue paper. Who knows? I try to keep things sorted, but I'll tell you. The more I try to sort, the more messy it gets. I have a couple books. When I was cleaning and sorting, a couple of old books that can be converted into journals. These are kind of cool. That's the inside cover. And then this one I tore the signature out of it. I had a folded page snowman in there, and I took him out. But this one is fun because part of this was ruined when I bought this book from Johnny, and she sold it as being water damaged. And so I just took Clorox. I took Clorox and I damaged it more, and I really like how that turned out. I tried that on another journal and it wasn't quite as neat, but this one turned out nice. I just Cloroxed the cover. I'm going to do something with those later. I found them while I was cleaning. I'm looking for collage spotter. I guess I'll just get out one of those packs. Let's put my scissors away. Let me come out and look at chat. I haven't looked at chat here. I've been in my world. Junk Journal January. I'll have to put the hashtag in. The thing of it is, when I do this stuff, I do them as a segment in my live stream. I don't do them as a separate video. So when I get it all done, I might do a separate flip at the end of January. What did Becky said? The crew is here working, so I'm just lurking and slow stitching. Oh, Becky's slow stitching. Cool, Becky. They're working away. They're going to get it done. Jersey. Hi, Jersey, Laura. Laura Jersey's crafting bubble. She says, quick hello, Mary and all. I'm taking my niece and nephew to the trampoline park today. Wish me luck that I don't break something. Be careful. Be careful. Remember, You can't do the same thing that all those youngins do. Tina's here. Hi, Tina. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Kimberly's here. Kimberly said, you're going to be exhausted, Aunt Laura. Jersey says, Kimberly, I'm already there. I've had them almost a week. They're as precious as can be. But oh my goodness, the energy these children have. Angie says, Kimberly, don't worry. Laura's going to be okay. You're 40. Oh, you're still a young chick, though. 47, not 27 or 37, but 47's not too bad. You're not an old lady. Let's see, Dar says, I'm working on a journal cover. I'm working on a junk journal cover, Angie. Yeah, they were catching me up. Renee Suzanne said good morning to Tina. This is where Tina came in, and she says good morning to everybody. Renee says, Angie says, Renee, go up and read what I wrote and take your Gmail off. I have it. Okay. Kimberly's pup likes her sweet. Beefy got a pup cup for Mommy, Dar said. Kimberly says, yes, she likes my sweet tooth. Kimberly says, Beefy and I just had a whipped cream. Ooh, a little whipped cream. I had mine in my coffee, and she had a little bowl, just a little bit. Oh, talking about cubes. I was making a stitch cube, Arlene, but talking about cubes, what did I do with them? I'm going to just tell you. I have some cubes, probably about a 2-inch square, and they're plastic, that I got from Suzanne Hale when she was bopping in here. She sent them to me, and I collaged them. There are 9 of them, and you can turn them and flip them and everything, and I kept going, what can I do with these? They might be over on my red cart over there. And what I'm going to do, I was browsing on Amazon the other day, and somebody was selling an art dice game, and they were just cubes. They weren't 2-inch, but they were squares, and then they came in a canister, and I'm going to take those cubes and I'm going to put prompts on them. And I think what we'll do, there's 9 cubes and 6 sides to a cube, so 6 times 9 would be 54 prompts. And we can change out the prompts, but I'm going to put them in a tin, and then we're going to play a prompt game with them. I'm not going to do it today. Maybe, let's see, this is Friday. I might be able to do that tonight. And we're going to keep them for a prompt game. And since there's 9 of them, we only want 12 prompts at the most for a dirty dozen. So maybe 3 dice. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2 dice. That won't be much of a game, though. I think what we'll do is I'll just throw some dice. I'll have to figure out how many I want to throw, and then we're going to pick our prompts that we do off of those. Well, when we throw the dice, though, if I throw 4 dice, only 4 are going to be heads up. That's what we'll do. We've got 9 dice. I'll throw 3. We'll take the first 3 prompts that are face up. That's what I'll do. I'll throw 3 dice, and they're fairly large, and how they end up, we're going to do our own prompts. I'm not going to pre-think the prompts. We'll do them tonight. We'll write down prompts, and I'll just tape them to the face for now. And we're going to have like 54 prompts, but we can do that. I mean, it doesn't have to be a themed thing. We can come up with 54 prompts. Pretty easy once we get going. And we'll make a list. And then I'll keep all of those little papers that we make, and then I'll throw 3, and we'll take the 3 that lines up, and we'll put them on a list, and then I'll throw 3 dice 4 times, and that will give us 12 prompts. So we're going to do a dice game, art prompt game, because that's the way that I can use those dice, because they've been, I mean, those squares, they've been sitting around here, and I collaged on them, but I don't know what to do with them. So we're gonna put them in a tin and use them as a prompt game. All right. So I was looking for back to the journal cover. Let's just see what I have here. Let's see what I have in here in packet 8. We can, looks like there's maybe some napkins on here. Hopefully they look like they're Christmas ones. I don't know if I want to do Christmas napkins. Let's see what's in here that we can collage. I might put this in my Christmas box if it's too much Christmas. No, these aren't Christmas. This is Twelve. No, that's Santa Claus. Yeah, these are Christmas. These are Christmas napkins. These are going to go in my box. So this is, yeah, these are still Christmas and holiday. So this whole box might be, here's some chickens, some envelopes. What else is in here? Some silver paper. I want to save this silver paper out. I'm going to make scissor blades out of those. We can save that out. Here's some tissue paper we can use. I'm looking for something to cover the clock face, the inside of the journal. Here's some more of that silver paper. I'm going to save the scissor paper out. All right, we'll save that out. That's just white. That's kind of cool. Those are those postcards. We'll save that out. Recipe cards, button card. Might save that out. All right, we'll come back to this packet. Let's go ahead and do the cover though. And looks like I got some inchies out of pack 8. We got to use this stuff up. Junk Journal January. I'm trying to catch up with the team here. Some circles. All right, I'll put this back. Now, what do I want to do on here? I like the idea of using the text. And I think I have enough to cover both. Just barely, but it will work. This is tissue paper. And let's see, what do I want to put on here? I got a chicken napkin. I've got some buttons. That's pretty cool. I've got some alphabet. I've got a piece of, all right, these are all pretty cool. I'm liking this. Let's see what's in here. I might use something in here. All right, let's put these aside for now. Oh, what did I throw out here? A piece of Christmas fabric? No, was this Christmas? This was just, I don't think this is Christmas. It might be. It's hard to tell. I think this is more clowns. I'm not sure what they're doing there. Pushing a wheelbarrow. And there's some more red stuff. Oh, I guess this all goes back in the packet for now. I might keep those red squares out. I don't want to get too much out on my desk because I was crunching up I threw Penelope on the arboretum. She smashed in the roof. What did you do, Penelope? She said, you threw me over there. I really smashed it up. This is just the model. I'm going to take it all apart anyway, but you smashed it up, Penelope. All right, these are going to go back in I'm going to keep the pad out. These And these, you get 2. I'll save that out. And this napkin. All right, now I'm going to collage this stuff down on the cover. Put this stuff back in the back. And yeah. So do I want to collage it with a glue stick or wet glue? Get this stuff out of the way for right now. I think I'll use Yes Paste. And I think I'll do it this way. No, I have enough if I tear it there. I think I will. So let's tear this in half. Whoops. Hold on the board. Put this one aside until I get ready to work on it. So this is the clock face. And I might do something, I might make some hands to put in there. Wouldn't it be neat to use those paper dolls? I had those 2 gentlemen out. I think I put them behind me. Make paper dolls, Tim Holtz paper dolls as clock hands. I think that would be neat. I'm going to snip this off. I'm going to have to collage that a little bit more. But make them as clock hands, Tim Holtz paper dolls. And I might either paint, maybe do the edge up with something. So we're going to at least do the cover. We're doing the back with newsprint. And then I'm going to put stuff on the inside of it. Mark the hole there. All right, I'm going to put this on with Yes Paste. This is, I looked at Hobby Lobby to see if I could get any more of that tissue paper with the text, and I didn't see any more on the stand. They had it there for a long time. You got to give them credit for keeping it as long as they did, but I'm sorry to see it go. I'm looking for my palette knife. I bought a new one. I stuck it in here somewhere. Dollar Tree one. And we're just going to put this down with Yes Paste. And I think I'll just do half of it. And come back and do the other half. Get the edges here. I'll have to have a brad that'll fit in there. Alrighty, I think I got it pretty good. just going to try to bring it down a little. Doesn't have to be straight. It's okay if it has wrinkles in it. That's pretty good. Now, let's do the other half. Would one of the mods link, if you haven't already, link to Shannon Green's, I don't know if she put them in a playlist, but link to her journal cover that she did for Junk Journal. It's just probably a couple down on her live feed. I'd appreciate it. And she has links to, I think it's Meg's journal. I think Arlene already put a link to Meg's journal, the Junk Journal January prompt game. And you might have already linked there, Arlene. I don't know. I know you linked to Meg. And I'm going to catch up with them. I think they did the cover. I think Shannon did an intro. And then she did the cover. And the envelope is day 2. Today would be day 3. So I might do the cover now and maybe do the envelope. And I don't know what day 3 is. We'll see how hard it is. But I'll do the cover now. It's 8:21. I probably won't get much more done than the cover. And I'm going to start leaving at 9 on Fridays. And now I don't know if she's going to stream today or not, but I got a message and I have to really commend her for messaging me. I really appreciated her thoughtfulness of doing that. From Carol McDonald, she wants to start streaming again, and her channel is, she does beautiful, beautiful needlework, you guys. If you have not seen Carol's needlework, you need to go visit Carol McDonald. And I think it's My Quiet Corner is her handle. I think she's got that in her heading. But she's going to stream at, I believe, 8 o'clock on Fridays Mountain Time. And I really have to say thank you to her. I did privately, but I need to say it publicly, how much I appreciated her messaging me and making sure that our hours were not going to conflict. And they didn't. They wouldn't have if she just would have streamed it. Well, they might have if I decided to go till 10. But I will just, from now on, I will not go till 10. So, I'm going to be streaming. I couldn't today because I had other things I wanted to do this morning. But some mornings I may come on at 4:30 just to get my time in. But it's not a given. My hours are in my description box of my live streams. And if you're a member, if you're a community member on the room 2, the tier 2, if you're a member, I'm going to be live streaming every other Monday starting January 6th for the members only. And we're going to do a really neat project, you guys. I'm so thrilled about the project that we're going to be doing. So that's coming up at 7:30. Monday night. And if those hours conflict with somebody, I didn't see anybody on last Monday, but you know it's the holiday. So if they conflict with somebody, those hours for the members, we might change it. We'll see. We'll just see how that goes. I don't know everybody's schedule. I know who I know, and that's about it. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's trim it. Let me put this on while I'm trimming. Get it out of my way. Let's trim this up and go at it here. Now I probably will not bind this till later because I'm not sure. Now it's only going to be a January journal, so we only need, what, 31 pages? Divided by 4 would be what, about 8 pages. 8 times 4 is 32. I might use a needlework. We'll work on that tonight. I have a County Register needle magazine that I get at the quilt store. And it's long enough that I could make folios for this shape and collage on those. If we were doing a different journal, I might want different paper, but that might work. So I'll get that out and we'll work on that tonight, the folios. And maybe day 2. I don't know what day 3 is yet. I haven't looked. But I think a Tim Holtz character, those groups, I think that'll be fun on the cover here. And we're going to save this. No, it's not going to get tossed. It'll go back in the pack. So there's that. Now we want to do the other side. The back. And the back, this is really cool. This is, I want to say I got it from Maritza, but I'm not sure. If she were in here, I would let you know. She could tell me. I've had that. Whoever sent this to me, it came from Europe. And I was throwing away old bubble wrapped envelopes yesterday. I just had so many. I saved some back, but I threw a lot of them away, and I always tear the addresses off and shred them, because, you know, my brother says it just goes into a shredder anyway, but I don't trust. I'm not a very trusting person. I always rip up personal information. I rip it off of my own junk mail. This is going to be a little bit thinner than that other piece, but it'll work. And I love my Yes paste. It's gotten really expensive, but for this type of work, it does its job. It does its job. Let's get it glued up in here. Around the corners. Around the edges. And I get a lot on my knife, but I do scrape it down. You don't need, they say you only need a thin layer, but I end up probably using more than I should. All right, I think I can go for the paper now. Want it this way. No, I want it the other way. I want the text facing up. Well, I think the text is printed both ways. So it doesn't matter. Here's my bone folder. And this is just all stuff I've had around. The clock hung in the bathroom for years, and we tore it apart. I was going to do a clock. That was a failure. And so we're just going to make a junk journal out of all this stuff. All that packaging I have, all that junk paper needs to be used. We could probably have a junk journal February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, and I probably would not be through it all. So my brother and I went grocery shopping yesterday. We wanted to get our shopping done before the weekend. And my nephew gave us a combined gift card. And it was for $50. And he said, now that's for both of you. Of course, my brother latched on to it. And I knew he wanted to buy meat. I didn't want meat. I wanted my own stuff. And he latched onto it. And he gave me a $25 Walmart card. And said, here, you can have this. And I didn't want the Walmart card. I wanted the grocery card because there was stuff I wanted. We had kind of a little disagreement there about, he said, well, you're getting the same value. And I'm going, yeah, but I wanted groceries. I didn't want the Walmart stuff. Well, you can get groceries at Walmart. Well, then you use it. You know, my attitude didn't say that, but. So finally he relented. I'm going, he gave that card to both of us. I said, he gave that card to both of us. I want my half. So we worked it out. We worked it out, but I had to fight for my Christmas gift. I want my Christmas gift. Don't take it from me. Oops. Might have to mend that. I tore it. I thought it was a paper. I bought some pistachio muffins. I'm going to have a pistachio muffin later on today. I never eat that bakery stuff. My brother buys all sorts of stuff like that. I can't eat all that stuff. Oh, I want a darker one. I'll amend this in here. Pull at it too much. I think it's pretty good. Maybe I'll burnish it with the cap. Needs a little bit more glue in there. Okay. Let's trim this one off. And that will be saved. My other blew away. Put it back in the packet. I don't know where the other one went. Come on. And let's see, who else is streaming today? I know Barb Owen. I think Art Junkie streams. Let me get my list out for Fridays. Barb Owen, Monday evening at 6 Central, or Friday afternoon at 2 Eastern. Friday afternoon at 2 Eastern, Monday at 6 Central. Friday afternoon. Art Junkie is 3 p.m. That's Eastern, Friday. That's all I have except for Carol. Stacy Catitude was streaming at 10 a.m. Eastern, but she's kind of taking a break for right now. So Carol McDonald, I'm not sure she's going to stream today or not. She didn't say, but she's going to be coming on Fridays after I'm finished, and I'm going to end at 9, so we'll see when she comes on. I'll check that. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to put, that's part of the belt of this lady's dress here, and that's her head. I'm going to put a Tim Holtz hands, paper dolls in there for the hands. And I think I have them out here. I do. Let's get to them. Take some stuff off of them, but I can get to them pretty easy. Let's take some Tim Holtz characters. Let's see what I have here. Open up the lid. And let's see what would work. A man and a woman. These are the groups. Here's another woman. I kind of like the idea of a man and a woman, but she's a little more straight up and down. She'd make a good hand. She's got her hands behind her back there. Let's see what I have for man. I want a standing man. And the kids. Come on, I want a man, I want a man. There's a man. He'd be kind of cool. Put him on the bottom and her on the top. And maybe put a bead in between them. I'll go with those. We could go with kids. We could put the little girl in there for the hour hand. We could do it that way. That's too much, I think. I think just, I think I'll go with that for now. Put all of these away. I love my Tim Holtz paper dolls. I always buy some when I go to Hobby Lobby. All right, so now I have to figure out how. I think I'm going to get this little thing out. I think I had a second hand in here somewhere. Of course, now that I want it. Was that it? No. Thought I had a second hand here. There's a brad. There's a couple little washers that are clipped onto there. What's in this? Do I have a second hand in here? No. Although I don't think I could get that through there. Well, I got a brad, and I hate to go digging in here, but let's see if I can find a second hand. It's not in that stuff, and it's not in here. Let's put these in here. Don't want to lose them. They're either in this bag or that bag. I know I have some second hands. These are buttons. Let's put this one back. Save these out. Crochet hook. Too bad I couldn't make a second hand out of that. Got a rusty safety pin. Something flew off my desk onto the floor. Thought I sure I had some second hands in here. I just don't know where. there's a clock button. Could use a key. Well, doesn't look like fate is with me tonight, this morning. I sure don't see. Oh, there's a second hand. We'll use that. All right, we gotta put all this back. Where'd I put it? Over there. Maybe keep a key out to separate them, I'm thinking. Hello? For me, there's another. Well, no, that's not a second hand. That's a little paper holder. For me, this is the fun part, is hunting through stuff like this. I love doing this type of stuff. And I got some more coming from Debbie. It's in the mail, she said. Scrabble tile. Alrighty, we'll put this away. Get in there. Oops, we're going to put that in there too. Alright, so now it's 8:47. I'll just have enough time to maybe put this together. I'm going to save the hello out. So here is here's the paper here. And that will fit in there pretty good. So I want to, I'm not sure this brad will fit through these keys. And it doesn't fit through that one. This is a pen. It fits through that. So I think I'm going to put the man on first. So I'm just going to poke a hole in him. Poke a hole right through his tummy. He's just paper. We wouldn't do that in real life. Yeah, right about in his waist there. And he goes on. Then the key, the pen here, I'm going to close it up. It'll add a little depth there. No, it's not closed. I might have to pull it apart. Get in there. I'll put I guess the lady next, right in there. He's there. I'm going to put her right in here. Should I make her a little longer, maybe? Maybe I should put her on the bottom with her long skirt. Yeah. So let's just poke a hole right here. So she's going to go on the bottom, and then I'm going to do the key just to add some, maybe put it this way, and then the man. Oh, no, we can't put it that way. We got to put it this way. So I'm going to have to move that hole over a little. And then the man. And then the second, where's the second hand? I don't know if this won't go through. The brad won't go through the second hand. We'll use the key as a second hand. No, we won't. We'll put the man on top. Like that. Where's my brad? Put that through. Get through there. Like that. And maybe just turn it. The key is the second hand. Should be up on top, but it's kind of acting as a and then we're gonna actually these could be the second hand here, but I'm gonna have to tape those down, I think. Because they're gonna pop up on me. But will it turn if I tape it down? Well, they can turn. They can turn. I don't know. Let's tape it down and see. We'll do a trial taping. Because that's not gonna... It needs maybe a washer, but I need a hammer. Right now I'm just going to use painter's tape. We'll see how that works. I'm not sure it'll turn if I tape these down. Yeah, they'll turn slowly, but that's okay. That's what I want. You know, and I'm not going to be turning them a lot anyway. Let's put it like that. We'll put it at whatever time it is. That's all. Now, let's see. I need to figure out what I want to do here. I don't want... Maybe I'll figure that out tonight. I don't want painter's tape here. I'm thinking of putting some double-sided tape. Maybe some fabric in here to hold it. But I think I'll just stop there. I have some bits that I can use. I have a clock charm here. I might use it on the inside. I have a second hand and a key and a hello. And then I have my scraps that I pulled out for the inside here that we're going to be using on the inside cover. So we'll work on this tonight. I think we'll play the dice game tonight, though. I think we'll play the dice game first. So I'm going to bop off. It's 8:54. Let me come out and say hello, goodbye to everybody. And kind of put things away while I'm here. Penelope. Now let's close the lid on my glue. So I love the idea of putting the man and the woman as clock hands there for the Junk Journal January project. So let me refresh my chat and come say goodbye to everybody. I will be back on tonight at 7:30. And I think we're going to play that game tonight, that art game. And may work on this a little. Oh, I didn't get the clock. So I kind of like the idea of moving these around just for fun. Okay. Tina says, have a great day, everybody. Kimberly says, hi, Joyce. Bye, Joyce. Thanks for popping in. Kimberly says, I hope you all have a good day. All right. Cindy says, my friend keeps everything. Throwing one little thing out is difficult for her. I used to tell her when we lived close by each other, you need to sort out, sell, or use this stuff. I'm trying to use up, but you know, sometimes when you save, look, Derwin's all curled up in the corner here in the tape. Sometimes, Derwin, your year is over with. Did you know that? He says, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't leave me. If you save it, you know, you can use it, but it's if you save it, never use it. All right, everybody, have a really great Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Go do something fun. Go use some of your stash. Do Junk Journal January. Bye, everybody.